But in listening to this, you know, coming from, there was a time before I started the studio, before I had my daughter, where I was on the road.
Yeah.
A lot, and then I couldn't bear to be away from her anymore. So I wanted to make a life that was close.
Yeah.
But it's also to create a space.
Yeah.
However small or large that is, where I can have people come in a very controlled environment where everyone who is there to
They're all
take
invested.
in every, and that, I mean, that's what we had tonight.
In the berry fields of Pennsylvania, lamb prickers and thorns. On the border of West Virginia, and that's where he was born. Your old lady never liked the liquor, let it go with a smirk. You weren't much of a heavy drinker, just a sip after a long day's work. Kept your bottle and a barrel in the back of a dirty old barn. Not quite sure what I'm searching for, just wandering around this farm. Oh, come home. Oh, come home. Been gone so long. In the berry fields of Pennsylvania, I'm running through prickers and thorns. On the border of West Virginia, town where you was born.
That's been great. Every city has been so welcoming, and I think
like at our worst show,
Yeah.
people have loved it and like bought something and wanted us to come back in a very genuine way. Not just like, hey man, good set.
Yeah.
Which is what you usually get.
Yeah.
And you're happy. You're like, thanks. But I mean, people have like, I feel like they care for us and like they're getting something
Yeah.
out of it, which makes us feel like we're doing our job.
And I've toured with a few people, and I've always had a good time for the most part. But this is the first time where I've actually been on the road with someone and as soon as we walk in, like, it doesn't matter what kind of day I'm having. It doesn't matter if I'm really tired or if I'm really stressed out or if I just had a great day and, you know, whatever's going on. As soon as I walk into the venue, there's just this excitement. They're like,
it gets better.
It just gets better, and the energy that it takes, like the energy that you get when you're feeding off someone else who is just as into it as you are, it's like nothing I've ever experienced.
It lifts you higher, it elevates you.
Exactly, but it doesn't. There's no effort. It's just a back and forth, a back and forth. It's a magical, magical relationship.
I'm pretty sure that her prayers are what have gotten me through. So I wrote this song for her. It's called Telephone Call. Thank you very much. Waiting on the end of the line, talking slow to take up time between goodbyes. I'm terrible at letting you down. I can hear the crack of that frown across the miles. Beauty of that flame makes you forget that it'll burn. But I can't seem to catch it long enough for me to learn. Glad to hear you're doing alright. Did you get my call last night? Well, I called 3 times. No, I haven't figured this out. Thought I'd give it one more time and a few more lines. The beauty of that flame makes you forget that it'll burn. But I can't seem to catch it long enough for me to learn. But I swear I'll make you proud before I hit that wall. 'Cause pride's all I have left before I take that fall and lose it all. Sorry, but I gotta run. Give my love to everyone. We'll talk more soon. Say another prayer for me. I could use the company on nights like these. The beauty of that flame makes you forget that it'll burn. But I can't seem to catch it long enough for me to learn. No, I'll probably never catch it long enough for me to learn.
Thank you very much. And it's almost like it's becoming harder and harder to tell where I end and she begins when it comes to just, you know, living on the road together and in a show. I mean, it's becoming such a blend.
What we do is it's very different, but it's really complementary, and I think that we do that we personally and
Oh, there's
creatively.
a really nice blend
Yeah,
between the two
yeah.
of you.
And it's very
It's
natural.
like one leaves off and the other picks up.
Thank you.
Yeah.
It feels that way. And the thing is, again, like the personal stuff, the interpersonal stuff, that can be challenging, but it still comes very naturally. Like it takes work, like it does in any relationship, but it's easy, and I think that's how it should be. And the best, it's easy to keep trying, to keep wanting to try.
Take a breath. I'm pleased to meet you once again. Here in between, giving nothing, giving nothing. Give me all, giving nothing, giving nothing. Give me all. Roll down the road to the ocean, dive down to meet me below, and you don't have to shake, you don't have to say anything. Now take a bow and flee the scene. I'll hang around till you're back at ease. So giving nothing, giving nothing. Oh, give me all, giving nothing, giving nothing. Give me all. I'll be waiting with roses, peaceful, wait on the current. But you don't have to say, you don't have to say anything. Drown all the worry you're holding. Walk around the world, but just know that you don't have to say, you don't have to say anything. So giving nothing, giving nothing. Oh, give me all, giving nothing, giving nothing. Oh, give me all, give me nothing, give me nothing. Oh, give me all. I'll be waiting with roses.
It was great from my perspective, watching the way you guys were singing, you know, especially tonight. Only because I only know you guys in my controlled environment here,
Right.
Is I can tell, I could see it, especially like you, for instance, when you would sing and you would get really quiet and enunciate clearly. You felt connected, that you could just like lose all those inhibitions, you know what I mean? Same for you, like you could just be as quiet, so quiet you could hear that pin drop. You know?
God dwells in the details, and if you're in an environment that allows you to paint like that,
Yeah, and that was not
You're gonna
lost
give
on
them those.
anybody. I mean, like those little enunciations and
I think
quiet
that kind of
moments.
stuff sets stuff that elevates it to the next level.
Yeah.
And for me, when I'm listening to a musician and they give me those little details, the little colors, that's when I know that they're really spectacular.
Put down your keys and lock the door. You're not out of cigarettes. Once upon a time you were all mine. It's not my fault, I can't forget. Just once like you love her all the time. Then we'll pretend again you're not mine. In places where whiskey just won't hit, you traded dignity. I'm not the girl she seems to be, but you can do this just for me. Lay me down. Lay me down. Love me just once like you love her all the time. Then we'll pretend again you're not mine. Like you love her all the time. Then we'll pretend again you're not mine.
It's been really good because I think it's been as much a learning experience for each of us, not only learning about each other, but learning how each other works and learning how to pair that together. And I mean, it comes so naturally on stage, but in real life it doesn't always, but it's been very fruitful.
It has been. I've toured with a bunch of different people, and I've had positive experiences on the road. I've had really horrible experiences on the road. But it's a delicate balance. Sometimes even in those rooms, if you step back and tone it down,
yeah, you bring them to you.
You bring them to you instead. But it's great to be in a room like this where you can work. You know, you can.
It also, opens up for interpretation. Like you can try different things and kind of like manipulate your songs and
learn your songs better.
Yeah, it's really cool.
Get to know them. You were great with that too. I felt like there was just such intimacy in what you were doing.
You paint great pictures.
You do.
Thanks.
Not just with your words, but like vocally and with your playing, for sure.
Thank you. You guys do as well.